Great, it's a million Butoi, and again I got stolen and screwed in this world, and I'm pretty. If I go, I'm guilty because I don't want people. But you know what I'm gonna do? No more prophetic sports sharing, and I'm gonna hide everything, and I'm gonna. If I do it to somebody just like I should, because people are not nice in this world. Just talk about Jesus. I'm gonna do, and never no more do the meaning of my dreams. So if you watch, you'll better know what it means with the Spirit of God. And if you're the bad and not the Spirit, you'll not understand. And that's how we protect ourselves. So on April 5, I share a dream that I put special agent find where the bodies are. It was a strange title. So today, April 23rd, a new an astronomer, a new one, finds something that is 19 asteroid that is not from our solitary planet to some code calculus. It's exactly what I said in the dream. At this point, I don't know when he started to study that or not, but I explained my dream. I was seeing my ex in a corner on April 5th, and she smiled, but it was a house, and it was strange because I didn't know why she was living in a house in a corner. And I went on the side, of police cop came, went, so I waited. I had a fish. Then I went in the same direction, and I said that I left like this, a building. Then I give, I think, two bags. One was a daughter with somebody like food. I said I left it very much. There was a black guy behind. Say, you scared, huh? I said I don't have time. It was like a jail guy and behind to where I defended myself to face the thing. But now because it's coronavirus, or in jail they attack you with a legion. So I don't have time. And then I said I went into, I was in a open from outside the building a place. So I said the direction. I look about the constellation there, little parts that God told me. But then I saw a man saying to another man, and that's perpendicular, and they talk about this. And I really mentioned there was two pillars, and I mentioned it again in following dreams about comets, because then I started to talk about comets. Two pillars with a green wall, and the guy was facing this guy. The green wall was there, and I said, this guy, me. And he said, here are the bodies. And then I said, maybe the China communist, the Great Green Wall, but we see the prophecy, it's always repeating this place over this place on that time. It's like everything is orbital, it's just cycle continues until somebody almost stops it or God. And that's why you get sometimes same place in all over around the world with same name. So anyway, so today what they say, it's a fatty Namouni something with Namouni, with Helena Morais from CNRS Researchers Laboratory Lagrange, which I think is in Brazil or somewhere. They're mixed 19 asteroid that now I think between Jupiter and Neptune that came from, wait a minute, Centaur. When you search Centaur, there's two pillars, exactly what I said. And I said you couldn't go there because it's concrete. Now with this, I understand because I didn't know nothing about the star or anything at that time, and now I just study with my dreams where the comet's gonna go. I said that when I said this, I had a feeling they wanted to give me a reward. So I don't know if it's just prophetic coming up, so that people will see this dream. Let's say he was about to find it, or he didn't. He knows, I don't, when he did. What day was it, or if he copied, okay? That's what I'm very pissed off, is that when I share openly and people hide like little kids for this, instead of giving the glory of God, what happens? They have more information, and they know more by he knows exactly where he find it. So now he's almost ahead of me, but without God. And that's why I speak like this. That's what's very, besides the independence, and when I say independence, I'm talking about financially. It pisses me off. It's like sometimes I give 90% out of love to somebody, and he will hide me 10% that would understand 2 months in my life or more, and they still hide it even when you want and you help them. Those people, sincerely, man, in all loneliness, it's very evil. Not only you think you hurt me, but you hurt everybody because I wanna help people. So it's very bad. And Santor family is asteroid. They say that, but behave like comets. And look at this. This is where I come even more. They say, well, these they don't know orbit. Computers uh, cannot explain or predict their not their moods, but their models, or the computer models cannot explain or predict the orbit of these comets. Now, God told me someplace that it's gonna hit, and then maybe after you're gonna want to give me my report. As far as I'm concerned, for you people that wanna know the truth about God in our own church, this is another proof again that the prophets gives you to believe, no matter what you do in work, believe, and then answer the calling wants for you. In April 5, you can search. I told you the title, Agent Find the Hidden Bodies, and you will see I'm talking about the two pillars. If I haven't forgot, this is the center where they say these came. I didn't know about galaxy. I didn't know, seriously, because I stood away from that for two reasons. I was sick, and the other reason, when I read the Bible, sick, as God says, don't study these stuff. And but now that it's coming, and I don't do it for bad. I'm just sharing those dreams. And again, uh, next time, no more explanation. That's bad, because then it makes people without the God understand, and then they can kill Christians and go against. That was a completely mistake. It was true when I read in the Bible. The meaning belongs to God, the interpretation, and that means people without God don't have it. And look, when the king, somebody was interpreted, he was giving. I put a dream that I know in spirit of Trump, that he was looking for more after visiting me, and I even see that he went down to see the next video of mine, just one, because he's busy, and months after a month, about the not Stormy Daniel, like they accuse him, the porn star, but it was a snuff. So even for that, yes, it's true that he did call that, but I'm not guilty about that, to say the truth. And besides that, you know what? In that dream, even he was giving me 60 immediately, 60 grand, didn't care. I would have opened a thing and became a priest. And I even said I would have done it for half. And he did like this, and I'm like, but the envelope opens, I give him half. You see, and that was for the interpretation of Trump, the last president, an old prophecy, kind of new age by not a new age, but by a lawyer, 1900, and even his adventure of Baron Trump, and you will see his son is called Baron Trump 100 years ago. This is like I said, everything is between evil and good. The evil, even when he does something for bad, there's something sometimes. So a lot of people knows that. That's why they did Back to the Future, the sport, almanac, so to speak, and all that stuff. So that's it. I just wanted to say that. And again, me personally, I don't feel good about this. I just saw it 10 minutes ago. It was a shock. And I just came out today. And I don't want to share nothing no more. And I'm glad that in the last 2 days almost, because I was looking for money and I had some dreams about money, but I heard not like this. And then even yesterday, something. But this is what it is. I still have to be like anybody. Look how many bad priests they go there just to be lazy, and they sin. Yeah, the sacrament stays the sacrament, I understand, and you can use it and you need it as Christians, but they demolish the church. Now they look at them, they don't even have them, and they push the person besides the real Pope Benedict. Now, prophets are not maybe lesser, huh? Sometimes, it's just they need to cover that dirty spots, priest or no priest, that nobody wants, because Jesus had it too, that gift, not that dirty spot, but and when you prophesy outside, you're busy, you live two things at the mercy of the donation, but not that really mercy, because God will always, but it helps. And then even we know Jesus was when he grew up was multiplying the food when needed for his family. And if you don't believe me because you didn't read it, or what, yeah, I'm telling you, yes, you read it, because when they didn't had wine no more, what happened? His mother said, they don't have wine no more. And what he said, woman, what do you have to do? My time has not come. So yes, in silently was reproducing food when they didn't have no more home, when really necessary, not all lazy. And people who don't believe, well, it's because you're lazy yourself, or you're working too much over your capacity, because you're proud. He was not standing like this. They were not standing like this with Saint Joseph doing nothing. It's not sinners with the. So